Christmas party at the church. And everybody's having a fun time for dinner, and Santa Claus is going to be coming to ask the kids what they want for Christmas. This is the front of our chapel. Just thought that would be a good beginning. It is.
Yeah, me too. 49 to
content down to Kyoto, for example. If you go right by it, you can take pictures of the subjects flying up there.
Oh, you can see
on the right.
On our way to Tokyo.
What did you say?
I said we're on our way to Tokyo to the Risana Hotel to try to see the temple.
It's about some kilometers, or at least sort of front.
This is auto date, but I don't know. Sure.
Looking at downtown Tokyo, I guess. That's what it is.
Building went back and forth. The office open and proposed. Japanese workers scattered to the floor. It's only taken all the way to
Expressway.
busiest railroad station in Japan, probably in Asia. This one called Shinjuku. I don't know what number of million people pass through there. Yeah.
Tall, narrow buildings. It's hard to see, though. It's kind of harder. That building. Oh my goodness. I can't even see the top. Holy cow. Look at that. That's a unique one, too. Look at that. Can't even see the top of that one. Another one. The bus here. That is my building.
Sort of the enlightened one in about the 70s. Sent some provided young boys a lot to learn technology, shipbuilding. He sent them to Holland, different parts of Europe to learn, and brought back to Japan a lot of know-how.
Like an accident or something. Fire. Look at that. It's rain since it's been in Utah.
That white building and the upper part, 3 bars for the restaurant.
What kind of building is this?
It's a hotel.
Oh, is it?
Called the New Otani. Well, look at
Top of that. The top of this building rotates.
subsidiary.
Restaurant.
Japanese bought most of the hotels. So
That is some kind of a map.
nowadays, people who were the anti-tankers during World War II become the best friends.
There's some tunnels we've been going through.
It doesn't really stay in the cycle yet. Time, you're sort of limited to what else is on the road. At midnight, you can make it 6 or 8 minutes. Now it's 35. And the Emperor's Palace, what have
They
you.
were saying this is a
Over to the left.
restaurant.
Oh,
From that, you go down to the left door, straight in.
Go slow.
I'd enjoy.
the Palace of Rama.
Looks like their national bird here is a crane.
Yep.
That building. Advertising the Olympics.
Almost Nagano.
There's the trees.
There's DELLARAE. And there's the temple. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Toyo Temple. Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. There's Mother.
Mother of what?
We just,
Mother of
they're going to
pearl.
get this thing focused in. There we go. Now things look a lot better. Oh, we're sitting here in the lobby of the new Sano Hotel. Just waiting for time to bye-bye. This is some of the lobby. It's a pretty fancy hotel. It's a military hotel. And that picture right over there looks like southern Utah. Okay, this is on the way, the street on the way up to the temple. We wasn't smart enough to take any during the daytime. Here we are going for a little walk at night.
For the bus.
Yeah, and there's that. Well, apartment building don't want to come in. Here's a
Focus right here for that worker.
oh, here's an apartment building here,
Look at those stairs. That's
and this is down the street from the way we just came. Well, we might be able to get some pictures of that hotel yet. This is coming out pretty good, really.
Yeah.
Look, did you see?
Yeah, I've been watching. Yeah. Look at
Okay.
those stairs.
What's here?
Right there.
Oh,
Down the, I think you got some pictures of it that we didn't. notice.
yeah. Ray likes them stairs. They're different. But we're headed up here to this kind of a marketplace. Here we are walking down the street. There she is,
Yeah, in the dark.
freezing our buns off. We was looking at this hotel here. What did we count? 17 stories? Yeah. Yeah. This is an apartment building. Okay. If I open this up, I can talk into this.
Yeah.
Okay. In the background, we're looking up the street, and way up there in the background is the steeple of the temple. Right there. We'll just maybe have to walk about 4 blocks up to the temple from the Sano Hotel. Makes it real easy. Just like about right where that light is right there is on the right is the department store. We're going to go over there to that. Check that out. Oh, here's a Baskin Robbins.
Oh, excuse me.
Boy. Oh, okay, there's a Baskin Robbins. It's kind of dark, I can't bring her in.
Oh, that's okay.
I want to get you in the background, but you're coming up dark. You didn't quite like this one. I have no idea even. We're at the memorial. Walk in. Okay, here's this tourist.
Okay, I'm a tourist.
Yeah, there she is.
We're here waiting in line to go into to see a movie about the Arizona, and I guess it'll be about the war. They said it's going to be about 23 minutes. And I'm 17, and we only had to wait like 10 minutes. I can't believe it. We lucked out.
Perished when the ship went down. When you get to the memorial and you go all the way on through the shrine room, you will see a huge marble wall in there, and if you take a close look at it, you'll see 22 sets that are the same. Those are 22 sets of brothers and one set of father and son that went down. You look to the side where the American flag is flying, look down on the water, and you still see oil coming up from that ship after 56 years. We have this old saying here in Hawaii that the oil will probably keep coming out from that ship until all the survivors has passed away. You sit back now, so the film's gonna take you back to why Pearl Harbor was attacked on December 7, 1941. The day that former President Roosevelt has said will live in infamy.
Pearl Harbor, the day of our entry into World War II. The memorial stands over
Harbor. Off to the right side of the boat, submarine USS Oahu, an armored and decorated 1764. The boat was launched on December 7, 1942. It was known as Pearl Harbor. The Japanese naval task force was distributed. The first wave, 183 Japanese airplanes, departed from 6 aircraft carriers. At 7:05 a.m., the second wave of 167 aircraft joined the attack. A total of 350 planes were headed toward Pearl Harbor. Meanwhile, the American Pacific Fleet was at rest. Over 150 vessels were assembled. That morning, the ships were preparing for church services and shore leave. Along Battleship Row, 7 great warships representing the states of Nevada, Arizona, West Virginia, Tennessee, Oklahoma, Maryland, and California stood majestically along the shoreline of Ford Island. The battleships were tied to the mooring. Ahead, we'll be passing the shore as these ships will dock. You can see their names painted in black letters on the side of the key. As the sailors in the color detail prepared to raise the American flag in the stern of the battleship Arizona, Lieutenant Commander Samuel Copeland ran to the quarterdeck, alarmed by the ship's blaring air raid siren.
At that moment, the plane flew very low over the ship with its machine guns flickering. I saw a red ball singing under the wing and realized it was Japanese.
For the ordinary sailor aboard the ship, it was supposed to be a day of light duty sailors on the bow. Something going on. I just started the meeting from the landing station. Flying high above Pearl Harbor, Japanese wing leader of Zero Pilot, Lieutenant Yoshida, Mr. Kato, as soon as each plane got to the bay, I saw the water splash. There were varieties here and there from the factories on the island and from the ships around the island. Only 15 minutes into the attack, USS Arizona was destroyed. The ship and most of the crew were lost. 1.5 long. The forward magazine where ammunition was stored was flooded. The ship erupted like a volcano and overwhelmed with explosions. The water mains ruptured, making firefighting impossible. Within the ship, all communications were severed. Unlike the ship, the idea for a memorial was never abandoned. In 1949, the Pacific War Memorial Commission was established. The years following, various fundraising efforts, along with congressional support, led to the completion of the USS Arizona Memorial in 1962. Fittingly, it was dedicated by the Navy on Memorial Day. Between 1962 and 1980, the U.S. Navy conducted visits to the memorial for the public. In 1980, due to increasing public interest and visitation, Congress created the USS Arizona Memorial as a National Park Service area. The National Park Service now provides interpretive programs to thousands of visitors to the memorial each year. The memorial's design is unique. The architect was Alfred Price. He designed the memorial with a place of serenity and contemplation. The architect's son, John Peter Price, reiterates his father's words about the purpose and symbolism of the USS Arizona Memorial.
The sagging in the center of the monument expresses initial defeat, the low point of American morale. But you'll notice that it swings up gently on either side. These strong and vigorous ends signify ultimate victory. The wide openings in the walls and roof allow sunlight to flood into the memorial and permits a close view of the sunken battleship just 8 feet below, both fore and aft. During low tide, the barnacles that encrust the hull shimmer like gold, suggesting a beautiful sarcophagus. The irregular shapes on the right end of the monument represent the tree of life. The overall effect of the design is serenity, not sadness. The visitor is left to contemplate his own personal responses, his innermost feelings.
thing they like to talk about in all these films is a horrible war for everyone. You know, it's just the nonsense the countries get along.
Can't see you with your glasses. Take your sunglasses. Can't see with you.
What were these near?
You what?
What were these near?
Pardon? You what? Don't start talking like that.
Completely out of the water, and when she settled down, she was just one great big fireball, and we didn't realize it then, but she had lost over 1,177. And right after the fireball, I looked and I remembered two of my friends that I went to high school with, Jones and Finley, and I was thinking to myself, God, I hope they're all right. And come to find out later that they were killed in that explosion. They're still on the USS Arizona.
But there were survivors as well. Seaman Donald Stratton was on duty aboard the Arizona that day. He was one of the few men who survived from the area of the deadly explosion.
I didn't know what it was at that time, but it just shook the ship like it was a piece of paper.
The bomb hit on the starboard or right side of the ship and into the magazines. Seaman Don Stratton was inside the gun director, a steel cube-like structure above the navigation bridge that was now enveloped in flame.
Anyway, we stayed till the flames kind of subsided, and we had a little breeze that kind of bloated the waste, waved the smoke and stuff away from us.
A repair ship, the Vestal, had been tied alongside the Arizona.
There was a sailor on the after decks with a hose trying to work on some fires. But anyway, we got his attention, and he threw us a heaving line, and we pulled over a heavier line and tied it off on the Arizona, and then we proceeded to cross the line hand over hand to the Vestal, which I guess it was about 45 foot in the air and about 60 foot across the deck and across the water and onto the Vestal. But I had a lot of help up above, I guess.
Elsewhere, in the lower part of gun turret 3, Ensign Jim Miller was roughly shaken when the ship exploded.
Well, I went right up to my turret and I established my contact with the battle control station by telephone and reported in. I could see the flame and saw that the forward part of the ship was just solid flame, and I saw that several men were on deck, either somewhat bloody from injury or apparently burned. Within a few minutes, a motor launch had come alongside. I guess the motor launch could see that Arizona was badly damaged, and so we were able to evacuate a number of our injured and burned men into the motor launch, and they were taken to Solis, a hospital ship, and I think well treated as best could be there.
attack faded, a semblance of order began to take shape within the shattered and shaken Pacific Fleet. The Navy went about the grim business of surveying the damage. In all, 21 vessels had been sunk or damaged. The Arizona was a total loss. The USS Arizona now represented the greatest loss of life of any ship in U.S. naval history. Nearly 80% of her crew of sailors and Marines were killed, accounting for nearly half of the more than 2,400 killed during the Pearl Harbor attack. In 1942, her bridge, mainmast, and aft turrets were removed. How many of the crew that remained in her hull is unknown. Americans and Japanese meet here in peace to remember a day of war. It changed both nations and the world forever. On December 7, 1991, the nation paused and remembered the 50th anniversary of Pearl Harbor. In a speech to a large gathering of Pearl Harbor survivors, President George Bush, a Pacific War veteran himself, counseled his fellow veterans.
I have no rancor in my heart towards Germany or Japan. None at all. And I hope, in spite of the loss, that you have none in yours. This is no time for recrimination. World War II is over. It is history.
There is no single meaning for those who visit here. It is a very personal experience. The Arizona Memorial is designed to encourage quiet contemplation and to appeal to our memory and sense of sacrifice. This memorial rests over sacred ground.
How shall we remember them, those who died? Mourn the dead. Remember the battle. Understand the tragedy. Honor the memory. Let our grief for the men of Arizona be for all those whose futures were taken from them on December 7th, 1941. Here, they will never be forgotten.
I'm on a patio just outside the visitor center, and I'm overlooking through kind of a garden with palm trees, and the Arizona is just right way over there in the background. We just got back from that and had a little snack and kind of going through a little museum they have here. And this over here is a road that I don't remember. I guess it goes over to Ford Island that's in behind the Arizona. But this is kind of a beautiful little place. If you're going to get anything, you got to get up close with it.
Yeah.
This is proof that you were here. Oh, she's so camera shy. Here's some nice fish bait. These things would bring up a lot of fish if they explode in the water. Well, we're going to go over and see this submarine over here in the back. This is a submarine, the bowfin submarine in the background. We're going to go over and see it. It's not a very big one, but it's small compared to some of the ones we got now. So you're the narrator, huh?
Well, I answer questions. I'm security.
What did they usually do? Did they...
Where from?
Kitchen. And sleeping area. I guess this is where you eat. Guess that's where you write letters to Mom. Looks like they have a little safe there. The valuables.
Right now, it's off. Your red and your green light. This is your wet side for diving. This is your dry side to come up on. She's going to talk about this. She's going to talk about your pump. Anytime you got your green light on, you can dive. If there's just one red light open, I mean, you can't dive because there's something on the ship open. Some vent is open and it will, the water will come in. Okay? And there's 7 to 10 men working in here at that time. When he's telling you something, you might not know what he's talking, might know what is now on. Because his lights are red, means your vents are open. Green means your vents are closed. Means your vents are closed, you can die.
This is the Hawaiian temple. We just did a session there, and it was great.
We ran out yesterday.
This is the beautiful temple. This is the ground. Palm trees.
Oh, I've some.
There's Delbert. There's some people, other people from Bountiful and Centerville area. They're here vacationing with their parents, their brothers, and their wives.
I'm sorry that I forgot that.
Look at that Hawaiian temple. Never thought I'd see the day. And here I am. And here we are, I guess. Now we're going to go to the Polynesian Center. We'll get some video of that to show everybody. I thought this bush was just beautiful, and I think it is too. But here's a picture of him taking a picture. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
Okay, we're down by the visitor center. Okay, this is the visitor center right here, down from the temple. So we're just kind of, oh, there's a nice, beautiful fountain right here, and we just wanted to take some pictures of things that are here. This is a big, beautiful entranceway to the temple, just the rows of the pine trees and luscious green. But we
just talked to a lady that's working at the temple. Her name is Sister Reader, and they're here from Brigham City.
Maybe I can. I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't think I'm gonna. I'm trying to fade wide too. How come I'm I zoom in and I go out of focus.
You got anything all the way set and stuff?
There's something about fade. February 20, 98. Okay.
Okay. Pretty good.
Okay, okay. There we go. I was going to try to see if you could, there, you can read that. You can really read that up there with that.
Go up on the very top of the temple. Very top.
Where did that go? Oh, there it is. Maternity.
Very top.
Okay, if I can push this button.
You got it. Is it on now?
Should have had this right at the start. This says the Hawaii Temple, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. There it is in the background.
Turn that microwave on high and watch the coconut blow up. A young man from Texas pulled out a 45, shot the thing between the two eyes. Mother-in-law was holding it.
We'll come out just like that. How about a hand for me? Lady, come here. How do you do, man? Where you from? Salt Lake, Utah. We want you to try some of this. Your name? Jesse, we want you to try that. We call it seminar. You like it? Finish it. Thank you, Jesse. Tomorrow you're going to turn brown like me. Thank you, Jesse. Japanese, Papa. Papa. Japanese. Japanese, ayaw mo muna sa'yo. Ayaw mo muna.
Ay, được rồi. Ay, cho teman. How come you move around too much? Bye. Iki! Ah, tutup mata! Iki! Ah, pati! Sing. Jingle bells. Okay, everybody sing Jingle Bells. Ready? Sing.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Together. Hey.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Hold it. The Japanese are not singing. Japanese sing Jingle Bells, okay? In your language, eh? Ichi, ni, san. Japanese, sing any song you know how. How about a hand for our friends from Japan? And then we use this sprayer, which is made from the inner fiber of coconut husk. These are the same fibers we used earlier to make the pine. Collect the polythreaded coconuts like this, roll them up, and squeeze out the milk. Please say milk. Milk. Japanese. Japanese. Please say milk. This is how we milk our coconuts. Don't go home and try to milk your cows this way. You will make them cry all day long. The milk is very rich. We natives use it for seasoning and flavoring of our food. Before we use it, we always dilute it in water. If you drink it from its pure form, you need to stay home. Stay close and then hang loose. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's how we produce the milk. It means single, available, left, taken, married, or You're dangerous. Single or many? Single. Yeah. You don't need this anymore. Papá, single or many? Single. ¿Qué costamos? 2 boxing? Boxing lah. Mama. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no problem. You will your brown. Okay. Oh, money. Right, sasin. Let's go. You want him to jump to the next tree? Everybody say jump! Jump! Jump!
Give us some salmon to take on the boat ride, I guess. But if we went... Anyway, there
Ladies and gentlemen, why don't you move up a little closer so you can spot it because it's in the sun. And once you come out over here, you can go all the way around. You can see this is how we cook in the islands by using a ground oven like this. We have heat up some river rocks. Now the reason why we use river rocks because they can sustain the heat longer than any other rocks that we have in the island. We can use any kind of firewood. Then we cover with some banana leaves, 1 or 2 layers of fresh leaves. Now what we're doing, we're removing the leaves and take the food out. See, remember I told you earlier, in the islands, men do all this stuff. Women will be sitting in the house waiting for the food. And then we have to serve them. That's part of our culture. We don't know when that will change. So those of you who like the idea, you can move to Samoa, because we men are moving out. If you have any questions while we're doing this, feel free to raise your hand. Well, we'll bring the food out. We're going to put them on these trays here. This one so that when you take it, you can easily take it with you. Today, we're cooking chicken, fish, and sweet potato. It's a salmon dish. This is the only time we cook it. We cook it above ground so we can eat fast. Most of the other islanders bury their food. Now, the only reason why we use the foil paper because we have 2 types of aluminum trees in the islands. So we use them. We normally use banana leaves, breadfruit leaves, tea leaves to wrap the food in. But because today we're serving this food to you, that's why we have to put it in foil. So how many of you are hungry? The food is free, but we just ask for a little donation of $3. So we can buy some more aluminum foil for the boat. So we're going to bring it out there. Follow me, you can pick it up and take it with you.
came down from his home to earth and saw a beautiful woman whom he feathery rain, or the rainbow princess. One and she will come to you. So the very next day, the prince hastened to the valley, where his call echoed. Replied the lovely princess, meaning, here I am, here I am. From power over fire. Having nothing to lose, the chief accepted this final offer. Suinamunimai then made the declaration that became a legend for hundreds of years. Upon you, Suinamunita, fire. There came a day, however, when Sina's parents discovered her secret. They gathered all the villagers and together down the stream and emptied it. Discovering the eel, her brothers began to kill it. But before he died, Tuna told Sina, I have a wonderful gift for you as a memory of my great love. When my body is cold, bury my head by the stream. A tree will grow there, signifying the many joys we had together. In time, the tree grew tall and bore many fruits. When they were husked, Sina found that each was marked with Tuna's 2 eyes and mouth. That tree is the coconut tree. And now the people of Samoa will perform a medley of songs and dances, depicting the many uses of the different parts of the coconut tree.
something like this was created to charm the sweetheart of our choice. Anciently it did work. Today you need a nice car and a lot of money. They also believe that the first man that was carved from dust was breathed through his nostrils the breath of life, which in Hawaiian is called ha, the last part of the word, aloha. So whenever we say aloha to anyone, we're actually sharing a part of ourselves with you. Now because this instrument does require the use of the nose, it could become a lethal weapon at close range. Every person using this has a goal.
That's what he's playing. That's what I think this is playing.
I know that's not Hawaiian. That's from an old TV series called The Octopus. I'll play something more Hawaiian.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
These huts. A bunch of little things. There's Dale. Say hi, Dale.
Oh, hi.
All kinds of stuff that they make. And I'll go out and show you the outside of this thing. This is the outside of where we were just in. That grass from the main island, the big island of Hawaii. And we're going to be going up there in a couple of days.
And then Fiji's just right across from it.
On.
Fiji.
Can't
Fiji's
find it.
that big
Where is
tall
it?
temple.
Okay, I've got to go out. There they are. We drove on this boat and it was kind of fun. We had a really neat little guy that's going to BYU and he made a lot of fun jokes and stuff. We're going that way. It's really kind of fun.
This is hooks.
Put a big hand for the drummers.
How smiling.
We're fine too. Thank you for asking. Darius and Marcus says we greet people by saying ka-oha. So please repeat after me. Ka-oha. Oh. Great. Sounds Marquesian. These islands are located about 2,000 miles southeast of Hawaii and 750 miles northeast of Tahiti. During the second Peruvian expedition in 1595, Captain Mendaña discovered these islands and named them the Marquesas, but the real name is Henua Enana, which means the land of man. Since 1842, it became a French colony, so folks, we speak French and Marquesian there. If you look around, you might think that this is a village, but this is the High Chief residence, a ceremonial compound called the Tohua. Only the High Chief and his family reside here, and the people live around. In the old days, people would come for special ceremonies, such as crownings, human sacrifices, and other ceremonies.
Our young ladies performing what we call in our language a hapi, a special chant to welcome everybody on the Tohua for a special ko'ika or festival.
on the top of that we have our young lady, how quick imitating the bird. Hey! Hello. Somebody here. Go! Go! Don't teach him when I'm done. Boy, they know. Oh, you can get it out.
Commercial art. Who's laughing? Thank you, sir. Commercial art. Did you run a survey paper, and this survey will help us to better up our show. So we need volunteers to fill out this form. So can we have volunteers? And raise your hand, please. I need more than that.
Valleys, that meant that sacred ceremonies were about to begin, and in those ceremonies usually a human sacrifice was required. So the sound would bring fear to our people. Now if you hear the sound along the shore, that's a happy one because the fishermen have just returned with a good catch that will be shared among all. Today we just say welcome, and to further extend the welcome, we'd like to introduce to you our top. Ladies and gentlemen, what about a big round of applause to welcome our dancers? When you return home, look around for your clothes and cherish them. But for now, please focus your attention on our giant mother approach on stage. All you do is stand in front of the mirror and continue to speak. Practice those steps.
Pineapple, coconut, pineapple, coconut, pineapple, papaya. Very good. Put your feet slightly apart. This is Chief Popo and Cheetah. Hurry up, ha, ha, ha. Hurry up, ha, ha, ha. Hurry up, ladies, scream! All right, let's give the men a big hand. See. No bigger hella be. Aramina aita.
Thank you.
Come on. One more, lady. Ahora, kahora. Samase. Kahora. All right, let's give these folks a big hand. Everybody form a straight line and move back.
Move back. Yeah, why don't you do facing please your partner? That's your choose partner. Feel free to move around. You have the whole stage to yourself.
Let's give the guys a big...
What about big round of applause for Warren?
Thank you. I didn't hear the people on this side. You say it again. Chevrolet, okay. Here in the village of Tonga, they call me the master of the drums, and right here behind me are drums on Nafa. Everybody say, Nafa! 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 My name is Marvin, itawag na tukutang magkafno matfekam na totoo mafia Bongbong Ipalo Jr.
Glad to meet you.
Say it.
See.
Okay, hands up those who play our drums on Nafa before. Anybody out drums and everything I do, my boss will follow me. But before we play our drum, boys, young lady over there, she's from the photo Polynesia. She's going to take our pictures one by one. Starting with you, my friend from Colorado. Step over here, Colorado. Mate! 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 Say it. Yes, one now, no! California. Mate! Colorado, that's your drum. You go first. Have you played this drum before?
Never.
Then good luck to you.
Thank you.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Ask the people if they're ready for you.
Are you ready for me?
Yeah! Okay, everybody.
Sorry. I slipped. I tried.
Colorado, remember this is not a competition. I go first and after that you do it, okay? One more time, everybody tell them to follow me. How is he doing, everybody? Colorado, you still don't get it, don't you? Anybody from Colorado?
Right over here.
Wife, stand up, please. Wife, how long you guys been married?
18 years. 15 years?
You don't know? Almost 18 years? Come on, everybody, put your hand on my friend from Colorado. Yeah. Put your hand on my Have you played this drum before?
No.
Come here. Japan, today I'm going to teach you how to dance like a Tongan warrior. Look like a warrior, speak like a warrior, and sound like a warrior, okay? After that, I'll teach you how to play our drum. Okay?
Okay.
You want to be a warrior today? Don't look at them, look at me. I'm talking to you. You want to be a warrior today?
Yes.
Okay. Stand over there.
Ese.
Give you.
Give it.
Japan.
Yeah.
Become a warrior in Tonga. You have to look like one. Watch. Japan, you don't look like a warrior. You look like Pee Wee Herman. Japan, become a warrior too, you have to sound like one. Listen, Japan. I am warrior! Yeah! Yes, sir. I, yeah, be, right up!
Yes, sir.
Become a warrior too, you have to be tough like one. Watch me. 1, 2, 3.
Stop!